Hi and welcome to the world of viewneo. My name is Julius and today I'm going to show you the Reports plugin, what it can do and in which examples you could use it. It's a super interesting tool that shows us detailed statistics about our player, playlists and their content. We know that our content on our player is running in a loop. Statistics provide us with proof or whether and when exactly which content was played. There are two versions of the plugin. On the one hand, the 7-day standard version, which shows all events happening on the player, and on the other hand, the 3-month or 12 months version, which shows us statistics for individual content and playlists, besides the events of the player. It's a very interesting tool for advertisers. For example, we have various paid ads running in a department store. With the Reports plugin, we can guarantee or show the customer when, how and where which ads or content ran. Another use case could be we have a dental practice with 2 waiting rooms or waiting areas, and in each waiting room there is a screen showing content. I've prepared something for example. Here in the CMS we find my waiting room TV, which is a playlist under playlists which runs in the waiting room. As we can see, I divided the playlist into 3 nested playlists, including infotainment like sports, news, weather, and external advertising, as well as individual internal practice content. The advertising is external paid advertising, which is to be shown on screen. There are 1 to 4 templates in each nested playlist, 1 to 2 of which are randomly played on each run. And now it gets interesting. If I have a paid advertisement from the client and the order that it should be shown, for example, 30 times a day on the screen, I can prove exactly that to him in the reports. First of all, where can we find the plugin? Let's go on the left under plugins and let's see if we already activated it. Yes, it's activated. Now we go to the playlist of which we want to see our statistics. So in our case, it was Waiting Room TV. Right click and click on Reports. Now we get this overview of our playlist. On the left side, we can choose the device of which we want to see the statistics. Now we can choose the time. For example, I want to see the statistics of yesterday. And then we see exactly when the content was played. We have 15 templates in total, and from that 15, 4 were played. On the right side we see the duration, so we know how long was the loop which was played on the screen. If we click on the start time, we have an overview which shows us exactly which content was played. When we click on the device, which is waiting area 2, we see all events happening on the player. We can choose between the playouts, the errors, or some system information like when was the last time the player synchronized or something. So let's get back to what I was just talking about. What if we have a client who has paid advertisement and says he wants that ad to run at least 20 times every hour, for example, and that in a certain period of time. So we are looking for that ad in the Media tab. In our case, it was this one. And if we right-click, we choose Reports. And now we see exactly when and how often the paid advertisement was played. And now we see it was played in total 311 times. So if the client said, I want you to play my paid advertisement 250 times a day, then we see that the content has been played and thus the request has been fulfilled. What else do we have here? We can display a diagram that shows us the statistics visually, and that is right here. We see, for example, this paid advertisement only runs through from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. every day. This is despite the fact that my dentist's office opens at 9:30 a.m. We see from 12 to 1 p.m. it was played around 47 times. From 1 to 2 p.m. it was played 48 times. But why is it that high at 4 o'clock? The reason for this is the nested playlist. In my example, it was the infotainment playlist, and since this only runs from 9:30 a.m. to 4 p.m., our paid advertising naturally has more screen time from 4 p.m. onwards. What else can we do? We can save a CSV file here, which looks like this, and what we can use to prove to the client in black and white that their paid advertisement was running. Okay, so what else does Reports offer? The Live View plugin. Would you like to know what it is? Then be sure to watch the video in the info card up above. So thanks for watching and see you next time.